Hey traders, John Howell here, official.how.com. In this video we're going to have a stock update, so let's get into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, so let's get straight into this stock here. We're looking at ADP. ADP, automatic data processing stock. And what we're looking at here is we're looking at this right now on a daily chart. You can see this is the daily chart here, and you can see it's just a blank chart. That's all you really need to do to trade, by the way. You don't need a lot of indicators. Now I do use indicators, sometimes use the stochastics, but just to keep it simple. So I'm going to squeeze my chart up as much as I can, and firstly what we can see is obviously we can see that the market started to pull back through here, okay? Now if I bring this chart up down the bottom here, what is this chart? This chart down the bottom here is the weekly chart, okay? And you can see how this has been clearly broken out. We had a bit of a trend line coming through the high side through there. Bit of a trend line coming through here as well too. And as we can see, we can have this bit of a resistance here, and also resistance through here. And I can see, you see how it broke through there? That was the sign of it starting to reverse. Now, interesting fact, guys, if you can see that bit there, if I bring this down through here, remember this, down the bottom is the weekly chart, up the top here is the daily chart. And we can see if I click on show, this was the trend line here, okay? This was the trend line here, and I want you to notice this here. I'm just gonna to edit this, and I'm just gonna make it not extend, and I just want to extend it down through there, because I want you guys to see something here. Let me just delete this here. So this here was a weekly trend line, okay? And if you see this here, you can actually see how, look at this here, trough down, trough down, trough down. What's that there? Look at that. See that trough higher, and it ran up. Lower peak, lower peak, lower peak, squeezing up into a triangle, broke out, and it ran up higher. See that there? So with ADP right now, it's running up right up into an area of where it's getting into a couple of levels of resistance. Now, with those couple of levels, if you see, it's this one right here. You can see how it's been a rejection, this resistance level through here. But mainly, if we just took that one out of the equation for right now, and just keep it simple, delete that as well too, we can see that's running up into a level of resistance where it is right now. So it's running into an area of resistance, and it does look like it wants to start having a bit of a pullback on the market. So where we are right now, guys, you know, even if it has like a little bit more up movement, it does look like it wants to get into there. If we do have a look at the areas of support or resistance around here, we did have an area of support through there, as you can see, and it broke that clearly. We're now at a short-term level, so this is now in more of a bullish mode as well too. Okay, so it's been a big upward channel. It's had a bit of a slight pullback. So now making a higher peak. This makes another trough through here. That's likely to break up and continue up through there. So, but we'll just see what happens with this, guys. No one knows a crystal ball, but right now it's running up. It's likely to have a bit of resistance right now, and we're likely to see at least a bit of a pullback towards these levels through here, and then you obviously want to take it from there. So, anyway, guys. John Howell here. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim us to step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.